This video is your guide to helicopter tours in the Higgins Helitours business. This business is part of the Money Fronts DLC, released in GTA Online along with the car wash and the smoke on the water businesses, so let's get into it. First, you'll need to access the mission, and to do that, you'll need to go inside your office, then go over to your desk, then go to your laptop, and log in. The first option is what we're looking for, which is Helicopter Tour. The Helicopter Tour option is the money front for this business. It works like washing a customer's car at the car wash. It's used to keep the heat off of your illicit business. It doesn't pay much, but it's also not your primary source of money, and this is how all that breaks down. You will fly a Maverick helicopter to pick up some tourists. Then you will take them to 5 different landmarks around Los Santos. And after you finish, you will be paid $5,000, and that payment will be made in cash right after the mission. So let's go ahead and do a quick run so you can get a better idea of how all this works.
Okay, boss. It's time to blend in some legit cash with the dirty and overwhelm these tourists with the sights and sounds of Los Santos. God, I love this city.
First, let's grab the Higgins Helitours Maverick. And now let's go pick up the tourists. And the pickup location will change randomly each time you do this mission, and so will the 5 landmarks you need to visit. Alright, so here we are at the pickup location, so let's grab those tourists.
This is gonna be great.
See the landmarks on your GPS, show them off a little, then bring these guys back. And try to keep the flight smooth. I hate cleaning out sick bags.
And now that we have them, let's head out to our first landmark.
This is going to be amazing.
And once you get to a location, you'll have to focus on the landmark so that the tourists can get some pictures. I'm on PS5, so that means pressing the circle button to lock the focus on the landmark.
Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to come here.
And after they're done, the focus will unlock and return to the helicopter so that we can continue. Also notice that you'll get the name of the landmark you visited on the bottom left hand corner. Alright, so let's fly over to the second landmark. And we're here, so let's go ahead and focus on the landmark. And also keep in mind that sometimes you'll have to either raise or lower your altitude to get the focus option for a landmark. And the yellow dot on the map will indicate this with an arrow inside the dot pointing either up or down.
Would you look at that?
Okay, so let's go ahead and fly out to the third landmark. And here we are, so let's focus on this landmark.
Get a picture, get a picture.
Alright, that takes care of the third landmark. So now we're heading over to the fourth landmark. And this one's right next door, so let's set our focus. And if you're not facing the landmark and you hit focus, it will force the camera to do a 180, so keep that in mind because they can mess with your flying.
Ah, how nice.
And we're clear here, so let's head over to our fifth and final landmark. And here we are, so let's focus here real quick and allow our tourists to take their pictures.
It's just like I imagined it.
This is a great way to spend the day.
And now that we've hit up all 5 landmarks, let's return the tourists to the pickup location. And here we are, so let's let these guys off.
Thank you.
Okay, we're done here. And now all we have to do is leave the area, get a final call from RAF, and we're done.
Yep, just another day in the totally legitimate Helitour office.
Alright, so we got our $5,000 for this run. Again, this is not your moneymaker, but instead the legitimate part of the business, so you won't make much money here. But the good news is that you won't need to do this mission until the heat bar you see on the bottom right hand corner of your screen is full. And once you do it, your heat bar will reset and you can get back to your more profitable missions. And really, we all know this is Rockstar's way of adding a cooldown timer to the money laundering missions. But at least the mission is pretty straightforward. Just pick up the tourists, take them to the 5 landmarks, take them back to the pickup location, and you're done. And that's your guide to helicopter tours in the Higgins Helitours business and GTA Online. Let me know what you think of this mission, and like and subscribe if this video helped you out. And if you want to check out the breakdown of the whole Higgins Helitours business, click on this video. Quick shout out to my subscribers. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.